Why is it that interest rates seem lower online? I'm telling you, my clients look online and they see this incredible interest rate on a 30-year mortgage, 1.875, for example. Well, the truth of the matter, have you ever heard the term bait and switch? Yeah, bait and switch. It's where they bait you and then they switch the program on you, or they say, yeah, you can get that interest rate, but then you get the loan estimate and you find out that it's $12,000 in points and fees in addition to other costs. Yeah, so the truth of the matter is anyone can offer you any interest rate for the right amount of closing costs. For the right amount of cost, you can get just about any rate that you want, right? So these online advertisers have started doing that. They've started advertising a very low interest rate, knowing that that is going to bait you to call them, and then they switch the program. So things you want to consider is, what is the interest rate? What are the closing costs associated with that interest rate? And then what other things do you need to look at? You need to really read that fine print. Is that to purchase a home? Is that for a refinance? Does that rate apply to the state that you're in? Does it apply if your loan amount's $250,000, or does it have to be $750,000? Those are all things that you want to take into account. The other thing is service. Many times having an out-of-state lender with different time zone, if you have to call a 1-800 number, dial a 6-digit extension when you're stressed out and wanting to get answers on your mortgage approval and your loan process, and you can't even get the same person that you spoke to last time because every time you call you talk to a different person. That's like pants on fire, hair pulling out stress that you probably don't want to encounter just to save a few $100s. So these are all things you want to consider with when you see and you hear that interest rates online are so much lower than when you call a bank or you call a mortgage company and it doesn't make any sense to you, like DieTech or BakeRate.com. They have all these incredibly low rates, but how come they're just so out of touch? How come I just can't quite get that rate? Well, there's a reason for it. They just want you to call, oh, sorry, you don't qualify for that because your credit score is not this, or your loan amount's not this, or you're not in the state of California, or you are in the state of California, but you're not in New York, or your loan amount's not high enough, or your loan amount's too low. Those are all things you want to really take control and charge of. And then making sure that you have excellent, appropriate service because you get what you pay for, right? So if you're getting this phenomenally low rate, somehow you have gotten it, what kind of service is attached to that low rate? Because that low rate of 2.25%, you may not even ever get to the closing because your contract falls apart. You can't close on time. The lenders are returning your phone calls. Those are all things you want to consider. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn Connors at Mortgage One, providing you fantastic mortgage solutions and answers to those questions that just keep some people up at night. Thanks for watching.